Well, the European Union reiterated that it will stick to its controversial position to label products from the settlements of the West Bank, settlements it considers illegal under international law. In response, the Israeli Foreign Ministry accused the EU of holding Israel to a double standard. I-24 News reporter Maya Malgid has more.
A day of harsh words for Israel. The European Union on Monday said it would continue to make a distinction between Israel and lands captured since the Six-Day War in 1967. Foreign ministers from the bloc's 28 member states reiterated the decision to require products from the settlements to be labeled as such, thereby reaffirming an earlier resolution. Israel's foreign ministry welcomed the softened resolution, which it said came as a result of intense diplomatic efforts, but argued the EU, quote, continues to treat Israel with a double standard. It added that the responsibility of the Palestinian Authority for the current stalemate has so far been ignored. The EU's guidelines on labeling settlement products were first unveiled in November and immediately drew criticism from Jerusalem. While the EU does not see the move as a boycott, it has been slammed by the whole Israeli political spectrum. Opposition leader Isaac Herzog said labeling products from beyond the Green Line differently would ultimately only serve to reinforce the boycott, divestment and sanctions movement. Yair Lapid, head of the centrist Yesh Atid party, meanwhile called it problematic. The thorny issue of labeling re-emerged just as the Jewish state was on the receiving end of another jab, this time from an unexpected source. Speaking at the Institute for National Security Studies, U.S. Ambassador to Israel Dan Shapiro heaped unprecedented criticism on Israel's policies in the West Bank.
Too many attacks on Palestinians, lack of vigorous investigation or response by Israeli authorities, too much vigilantism goes unchecked, and at times there seem to be two standards of adherence to the rule of law, one for Israelis and another for Palestinians.
Shapiro's comments along with the EU statement come amid a wave of violence in the West Bank, with Palestinians carrying out attacks on civilians inside Jewish settlements on an almost daily basis. As the violence shows no signs of subsiding, it seems Israel's policies in the West Bank will continue to come under fire.